Hey everyone. So, happy Catterday. We got an event on. This is the mercenary event. So, it's 30 stages. And it starts getting tough around the teens. Typical teens, I guess, start getting tough. Tough to handle with those stages. So, I got a few lower scores once I start getting up to the mid to high teens, and then on these end stages these go through quite a few battle items. So every time they run the Merc event, it is different colored hero bosses. So this event, like as you can see in the summon gate, they have a ton of different heroes for this event, right? Which is pretty cool, actually. I do like the way they do this. So they rotate the bosses around. On this one, it's all red bosses. So you got Ksenia is one of them. Blunder, Butt, Delmer, he's one of the bosses. And I think it's usually for the end stages, it's those three, Ksenia, Delmer, and Blunderbutt, who I must have already passed. There, she, he, it is. I don't even know. Kind of hard to tell by that name. And then there's 3 stars. You get Maxim for a boss as well. So the next time, I'm not sure how the color rotation goes, but it'll be blue bosses or green bosses or whatever the case may be. So it's a pretty cool event because you can break out different heroes every time because there's different bosses. So I'm just going to replay this last end stage. I am definitely starting to run out of items though, but I'm going to replay it. I don't expect that I'll improve my score any, but that's okay. But that's what you can do, is once you have replayed them, you can or have played through as much as you can, I should say, then you can replay stages to try and improve your score. So I'm going to try this now, see how I make out on the end stage here. I haven't tried to replay this one yet, so this is the first attempt at a replay, but I am running low on crafting items, so I won't be replaying a heck of a lot more. Probably replay enough to make sure I stay in the top 100, but that'll probably be about it. Because then I need to let my resources accumulate again and build more battle items for next event, so. I did try a couple of the higher stages to replay already, and improved on a couple of them, but I haven't replayed this very last end stage yet. I honestly don't replay the end stage a lot after I've done it the first time. But I thought for this video I'd give it a go, and so far it's not going that well here. Need more blue tiles. So since the red bosses is stacked blue, and then I've got Zidane in here so we can get some healing going on for the team whenever he fires off, which is good. By the time you get to these upper stages, you definitely need a healer. The first few you really don't, like they're fairly straightforward, easy stages to complete, but as you move up, they just hit harder and do more damage when they hit, so The healer's not a bad thing at all. There's also more waves in these upper stages. The first bunch of stages just have 3 waves of enemies. These ones have 4, so you're hooked in for an extra wave of enemies as well. So that makes it a little bit harder. So you definitely need a healer. Alright, get lost. Okay, so this is the 3rd wave, so I want to charge up my heroes, as many as possible, before I kill off these 2 enemies. Well, there you go, that works. Don't think I'll quite get Zidane charged here. That's okay. I can do this. So you can switch up your teams too and try different heroes. It definitely is a bonus to color stack. Because look at Ksenia, I've almost got her out. Which is a good thing. She'll just keep resurrecting the other 2 if you don't take her out first. She's brutal. She's a good hero to have. She's pretty highly sought after, to say the least. Because of that special. Now I want to freeze there. I don't want her going off. So, hit them with a Chrono Blast to freeze their charging up, so they can't charge. So this is the team I've used for most of the boards. I have switched it up a little bit, but for these upper stages, I'm pretty much using these guys. Oh, nice. Blue match right there. Perfect. Hopefully this gets her. No, it didn't get her. Yeah, I don't want her going off. Crap. That's a crummy way to have to use a Chrono Blast, but it's okay, it's better than her resurrecting the other 2, who could very easily kill me. Delmar is an amazing striker. He's sniper. He's a good one for that. So 103,000, not even close to improving that, but that's okay. So you're still going to get loot every single time too when you try and go through and improve. I think I'm just going to stick to replaying some of the lower boards now since my battle items are getting too low. See, like I got a few here I could improve on, like number 7 here. Number 7 and number 8. So I'll be doing that till I'm in 75th right now. I'll be doing that till the end. 22 more hours just to make sure I stay in the top 100. So there's some people that can put up some amazing scores though. See, a blunderbutt here is going to be in a lot of people's lineup. It's because of what she does, right? The 195% attack is amazing. So she will miss. She will make your heroes miss with that 32% minus and the accuracy for 4 turns, but the hits that land are just phenomenal. Like they do such big damage, and I'd imagine it's stacked with Jacob, right? Her skill, Blunderbutt's skill, would stack with his skill, so you got 116 attack here for 4 turns, and then the support attack. Hey, that's a pretty wicked combination. So, and it's funny that they're only taking in 2 snipers, 2 Kaylas. But the thing is, this team has a lot of synergy, right? They make it work. And then you got Bridget, who you just keep building up armor on your heroes, and then when the enemies do strike you, they're only taking off armor and not health from your heroes. I gotta get my Bridget leveled. I never did ever level her because I got her so late after I got so many others, so she's here, like, I'm gonna get her finished. And I'm definitely gonna make sure that I get her skill up to 10. But as always, I'm out of epic skill books. Shocker. So I just thought I'd show you guys the Jungle Showdown. So every time I just go into, because I don't know the rotation. I'm sure those people that's got it memorized. But I play the first stage and just kind of, I usually take in a rainbow team and then see who the bosses are and see what color is dominant. So happens to be red this time with red and yellow enemies on the waves. So just keep that in mind that, for next time, for next Merc event, you can kind of check that out and then you can set up your teams from there and stack against the bosses once you know the colors. Alright, so I'm going to pull some weapons out too. I've been trying to nail down some more 5 stars, and I got a few in my weaponsmith here. And actually, I'm glad to see some 3 stars because I need more weapon parts, so that's the thing about running weaponsmith number 10 is no matter what, you're getting weapons that you can use because these 3 stars are all going to be disassembled. So I had 4 sitting in there. 4 3-star. Oh, another 3-star. Another 3-star. All 3 stars. So I'm okay with that though because I need the weapons parts because I'm pretty much stuck for a lot of these ones that aren't done yet. I don't have the parts for them. So if I disassemble these 3 stars, and actually I have a, now see my advantage, I do have 2 4 stars to upgrade it, but I'm not going to use them. I'm going to disassemble these because they're craft weapons. I have a much higher chance of getting a lot of higher star weapon parts. So I'm going to leave this for now until I get 2 more 4 stars. So I'm just going to use regular weapons to upgrade this one, so it's going to sit for a little bit, which is fine. I'm okay with that because I have both my weaponsmiths at 10 running 24/7. So I will end up with some 4 stars that I don't need out of there, and I've also, for when the next Path of Valor starts, I've also got 6 epic tickets so far saved here. So if I get any 4 stars from this, I will definitely be using them on that 5-star. So, but Path of Valor doesn't start for another 8 days, so those are going to be sitting in there for a little bit, which is okay. Alright, and I got a couple of heroes in here too. Another Boomer, another Jonah, Magnus. Oh, 2 Jonahs. I actually might keep one of them. I wouldn't mind having 2 Jonahs. I have one that's done, and then I don't think I've kept any more, but he's it's the armor, right? He hits and then he does the armor over 3 turns. So I actually am gonna favorite one of these because I am gonna level a second one just to try him out in the challenge events. So armor heroes are fantastic for protecting your other hero's health, right? So yeah, we'll try him out. Try taking 2 Jonahs into one of the challenge events when both of them are done, so that's alright. Those are pretty good pulls. So yeah, if you're interested in competing in the Merc event, that's basically a breakdown of it for every month. You gotta go through all 30 stages. Now, in my alt account, I'm not very high. I think I'm actually in the teens there. I might be on 18 or 19. So I'm not gonna get it completed. So I won't get the completion tier reward, which I did complete in this account. So, and that's okay because I'm still competitive enough that I'm right in between these two. The ranks 1000 to 2000 and the ranks 2001 to 5000. So I'm going to get rewards regardless of the fact that I still can't complete it. And I mean, anybody who completes a few stages in the event will get the 20 down here for the ranks 5001 or lower. So you only really, even if you're just starting out, it doesn't matter. You only really need to complete the first couple stages and you're going to get these 20 Merc coins. So you can start saving those for a free summon, right? So you don't have to be a pay-to-win player or a pay-to-play or even a cheap-to-play. You can be a free-to-play player and save these up. So it's definitely worth completing a couple stages, even if you're a new player. Yeah, like, I mean, give it a go, right? So right now for 11 to 100, I'm looking at this. So I'd like to stay in this tier. Get the 200 coins. That would be 2 free pulls. So yeah, some pretty good rewards. And that guy in number 1, he's going to get quite a lot of damn good loot. That's for sure. So it's highly competitive in the top 100. There's a lot of jostling around. I made it as high as 22, I think it was, and one of my teammates made it up to 4th, I think it was. So yeah, there's lots of people that can put up some pretty big scores. And if you check out a lot of these teams are going to have blunderbuss. Yep, blunderbutt. I prefer blunderbutt over blunderbuss. I don't care if blunderbuss is her name. See, lots of Welshings too, or what Welshings. I don't even know how you pronounce that, for crying out loud. But yeah, I'm not surprised to see blunderbutt so much. Some pretty good heroes, but as you can see, most people do color stack. Oh, so here's somebody that went all blue. That's pretty good though, because Anastasia does healing. He's got 3 of them leveled to 80. Wow, good for him. So, and there's why people do multiple heroes sometimes too, because they're good. Maverick's a good hero. I would probably level up 2 of them as well. And one of these days I might actually land Blunderbutt. Who knows? But I pretty much, on the Merc event, only do the free pulls now. I mean, I might try a 10 pull, but we'll see. But yeah, so see, this guy's got a healer in there and Coyote. These are good heroes too. He messes up people's charge. He's a good one to take. Plus the minus 30% accuracy, so he'll make the enemies miss. That's a good choice too. Right on. So lots of oh, that's a different team. Krampus is so overpowered, I wouldn't be surprised if he's nerfed soon. He's very overpowered for what he does. That deals 250%. 15% damage, should not be that high. So if you have Krampus, don't be surprised if down the road he's nerfed a bit. And that damage goes down to, I don't know, maybe 190 or 200%, because that's really high for hitting everybody. Oh, there's another all blue one. So yeah, this kind of gives you an idea of teams to take too. This is my teammate. So he's got Blunderbutt, I see. That's a good combination too with Logan, because Logan does attack up. That's a good team too. And then he's got the healer with Anastasia. Right on. And then Jason here, face off. He's got a good special as well. Yeah, so every time there's a Merc event on, you can check out kind of the top 100's teams and get yourself some ideas for teams that you want to put together. I think Governor's got Blunderbuss too, yeah. Oh, see, and he's got 2 Welshings leveled up. Yeah, there's a lot of teams with good synergy here that people have put together. So you can see why it's so the competition in the top 100 is so cutthroat. There's a lot of good players with a lot of good teams. Yeah, that's a good team too. I really like Banshee's special. I know she's slow charge, but I really like her special. Hopefully at some point there's a blue speed weapon, and I would put it on her if I ever got one. So there's me, still in 75th. So that's... Yep, that's it. There's just a ton of blunderbusses. Oh, there you go. Alright guys, so hopefully that gives you some ideas if you want to compete in this event. I like this event, and I really like that they rotate the colors, so it's pretty cool. And you bring those high-end crafting items, and you can certainly do a lot of damage really quick. But I'm still short on these, so I gotta do some more major farming to build those back up. And then these I'm okay. I can probably make a few more, but the combination of these two, the Chrono Blast and the Shot Grenade together, sure do a lot of damage. And any time you get a hero that does defense down, oh yeah, it's awesome. Alrighty, I think that's it for now. So happy gaming, folks. We will see you for war tomorrow.